Hello friends. Welcome back to Wonderfully Made Bible Stories for Children. I'm so excited you're here. Last time, we saw how God sent signs and plagues to Pharaoh, showing his power when Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go. Today, we'll hear the most amazing part of the story, how God finally led his people out of Egypt. It's a story of courage, miracles, and a God who makes a way when there seems to be no way. Are you ready? Let's jump in. After 9 plagues, Pharaoh still said no. But God told Moses that one more plague would finally change everything. That night, the oldest son in every Egyptian family would die. But God gave special instructions to the Israelites so they would be safe. Each family was to take a perfect lamb, prepare a special meal, and put some of the lamb's blood on the doorframe of their house. This was called Passover, because God would pass over the homes of the Israelites and none of them would die. They would be protected. That night, just as God said, the plague came. In the middle of the night, a great sadness spread through Egypt. Pharaoh finally summoned Moses and said, "Take your people and go." So the Israelites packed up and left quickly, more than 600,000 people, with their families and animals, walking out of Egypt together. God led them with a pillar of cloud to guide them on their way and by night a pillar of fire to give them light. But soon, Pharaoh changed his mind. He sent his army after them. The Israelites found themselves trapped. The Red Sea was in front of them, and Pharaoh's army was behind them. The people were afraid. But Moses said, "Don't be afraid. Stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord." Then God did something incredible. He told Moses to stretch out his staff over the sea. Suddenly, a strong wind blew, and the water split in two. There were walls of water on both sides, and the Israelites walked through on dry ground. Pharaoh's army followed, but when all the Israelites were safe, God closed the sea, and the Pharaoh's entire army was swept away by the water. God had saved his people. God didn't just lead his people out of Egypt, he protected them every step of the way. When things looked impossible, he made a way. And he still does that for us. No matter how big the problem, God is bigger. And when we follow him, he never leaves us alone. Let's think about some things together. Have you ever faced a problem that felt too big to solve? What do you think it means to trust God, even when you're scared? Can you remember a time God helped you through something hard? God is a good leader, a strong protector, and a loving Father. He still makes a way today. Thanks for joining me today. Next time, we'll hear what happens as the Israelites begin their long journey through the desert. What will they learn about God and about themselves? Until then, remember, you are wonderfully made, and God is with you every step of the way. Bye for now.